Hello, lovely. Welcome to this balancing yin yoga flow. You may want to have 2 blocks close by today or any other props to help make this as nourishing as possible. To start, extend your right leg out long, left sole of foot to the inside of right thigh, and turn your hips so that you are facing towards your extended leg. As you inhale, sweep the arms up above your head, full breath in. And exhale, allow yourself to completely round over your right leg. Palms may be facing up in an act of surrender. If you find that you tend to grip and really hold on to things, I recommend palms up. But if it feels more supportive to have the palms facing down, please do that. Your head may dangle, or you can place a block or two underneath your forehead to bring the ground closer to you. To help make this pose as comfortable as possible for you to hold. Yin for you, this practice in itself may be a way to balance your hectic or crazy busy days or your usual more active vinyasa practice. So just showing up to the mat today and doing something like this may already be helping to balance you, helping you come home to your center, finding the peace among the chaos, the ease in the effort. Take about 2 more full breaths here. Letting your torso be so heavy. And with your palms into the mat, keep your chin tucked towards your chest as you gently walk yourself back upright. Shoulders stack over hips, head over shoulders. Take a pause. And draw your soles of feet together in front of you in a butterfly-like shape. Hands to shins or ankles. As you inhale, stick your tailbone out behind you, draw your heart forward. And as you exhale, round the spine, drop the chin back towards the chest. Move between these two postures, these cat-cow-like shapes with butterfly legs. Allowing the spine to help you reawaken and move prana, your life force energy, through you. And start to come to face the top of your mat. Draw your shin on an angle away from the top edge of the mat as you extend your left leg long behind you into pigeon or swan, as we call in yin. You're more than welcome to use a prop under your right hip or let that hip hover. You can stay upright on your hands, ensure that your left toes are really drawing far back in space. Or you may choose to fold forward into sleeping swan. Hands may come to, or elbows may come to blocks, the ground. Maybe you come to lay fully forward, heart tapping down onto the mat. Let your shoulder blades glide away from each other. Imagine your right knee and left toes gliding away from each other as well. You're creating space and taking up space. Noticing all the nooks and crannies of your body. Balancing all the holding that you do in your day-to-day as you widen. Three more nourishing breaths to soften fully into this posture. Let yourself release the hold. Slowly start to draw yourself back upright onto your hands if you're not there yet. Curl your back toes and start to walk your back left leg in. So you can step your right knee back into a tabletop position. Lengthen your right leg out long behind you, arch the back, face and heart draw forward. Exhale to round the spine, draw the knee in towards the chest. We'll flow between these two postures. Inhale to elongate right leg, big stretch, toes to sky. Exhale to round, get small. Once more with your breath. Let's inhale, expand out once more. Exhale, land right knee on the ground, curl your toes, press back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here to get familiar with this pose today. How the body is feeling. Do you want to drop into stillness right away? Or do you need to move into some of the nooks and crannies? Maybe sending the ribs left to right. Maybe almost circling the hips. And on your next inhale, rise high onto your toes. Big bend into your knees as you look forward. Take a stroll towards the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your shoulders back away from your ears. Exhale, bend generously into the knees as you fold forward. Inhale, draw the arms out and up. Gather the energy, the air above you. Exhale, palms touch as hands draw to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, press the air away as you hinge at your hips forward. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Stay here or invite in a little bit of effort as you ripple forward, plank pose, shoulders past knees. Shoulders past wrists. And bend into your elbows from knees or toes. Lower yourself all the way down. One flat line. Untuck the toes. Firmly press tops of feet into the mat so knees hover. Inhale, baby cobra. Peel the heart away from the mat. Exhale, relower, heart back towards the ground. Inhale to lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, soften the spine as you relax. Once more. press yourself through table, back to a child's pose. Option to widen your knees towards the edges of the mat. Your arms can reach long in front of you, or it might feel nice to stack your hands and let the back of your head rest on back of hands. Your forehead to rest on back of hands. Let the weight of your hips settle back and down. Notice how the breath may have changed after that little bit of effort. Take about 5 more full breaths here. Let the breath be soft, yet energizing, easy, yet full. Start to extend your arms out long. If palms were stacked, pull yourself up through a tabletop and then scoot your feet and your hips in opposite directions so you can sit back on your bum and extend the left leg. Right sole of foot draws to inside of left thigh. Shifting your hips so they're square facing your left leg. Inhale, draw your breath up as the arms travel upwards. And exhale, think of lifting up and then forward as you melt over left leg. Maybe you bring the blocks back under your forehead if you did the first side. Palms up or down, yogi's choice. Whatever helps you feel like you're coming back to your center. Your center feeling like a place where you don't need to give as much effort, where you can find a bit more ease in the stillness, even if it doesn't feel easy to be still. Three more breaths. Can you soften even a fraction more into this pose? Let the upper body be a touch heavier, helping you drift closer to the mat. Slowly lift yourself back upright using your arms to assist you. The spine may be stiff. It's very normal for yin. And cross your legs. Reach your arms up towards the sky. And side bend over towards the right. Reach the left fingertips up and over. Inhale both arms back to the sky and drift over towards the left. Almost like you're a small flower delicately blowing in the wind. Keep moving right to left, letting your breath determine your pace. And wherever you're at, guiding yourself to face the front edge of your mat, left shin on an angle away from the top. The purpose for pigeon is not to have it parallel. The angle is good for your knee as you extend your right leg far behind you. Reach the top of the head up towards the sky as you lengthen the spine. Stay here or fold forward into sleeping swan, using whatever props to bring the ground closer to you under left hip, elbows, or hands. Maybe head. Whenever I think of balance, I always come back to one of my favorite quotes, and it's, "To lose balance for love is part of living a balanced life." Like when you're falling in love and everything becomes all about that person, spending as much time with them as you can. It's such a joyful time. That can happen in many areas of our lives, not just for love, not just for a romantic relationship, but with family, with friends, sometimes even with work. We need to lose balance to create balance throughout our entire lives. Sometimes looking at the bigger picture, a longer timeline, shows that you already are living balanced. And gently draw yourself back upright, curling your right toes so you can start to walk your right back leg in. And pressing into your hands, step your left knee back so you end up in a tabletop position. As you inhale, lengthen the left leg out long behind you and up. Keep the leg straight as the heart opens forward. Exhale to round. Press the back of the spine up towards the sky as knee comes to chest. Move with your breath. 2 more. Inhale to expand. Exhale, draw in, get small. And with inhale, re-expand, left leg long. Left knee taps down. Come back into down dog. Focus on sending the tailbone and top of head away from each other. And you can play with straightening the legs and bending them deeper. Maybe walking the feet a little bit wider apart. See if that brings a little bit more spaciousness into the back. And come up high onto your toes again. Bend knees. Walk or step to top of mat. Gentle halfway lift. And remelt forward. Inhale to roll all the way up to standing. Reach the fingertips as high to the sky as you can. Draw hands to heart, your energy inward, your presence inward. Float your arms back out and up. And exhale to dive forward. Half lift, sit bones spread wide. Plant your hands, down dog. Pause here, float through a vinyasa, chaturanga, coming into plank, slowly lowering. Cobra of any height. And we'll all meet back, coming through a tabletop to sit cross-legged, maybe on a block or a cushion. Hands may rest on thighs or somewhere on your torso, belly or heart. Feel your aliveness, your breath within, but also the stillness. These two aspects are always a part of you, and you can access them at any time. And draw your hands into prayer at your heart. Bow your head so your third eye meets your fingertips. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today, for doing this act of self-love for your mind, body, and your soul. Lift your head back up. May you feel kind words. May you speak kind words. May you think kind words. Together, we bow forward and say thank you. Thank you so much for choosing to practice with me today. I hope you have an absolutely incredible rest of your day and are feeling a little bit more balanced. I hope to see you on the mat again soon.